Hello fellow hikers, for Have a Supai. Here is another update now that we are past the opt-in stage that ended today, this morning. We are now on to the money collection stage. I need your money 2 weeks from today, which is Monday, May 23rd by 12 noon. It is $100 per person. That includes your Indian reservation permit fee, 2 nights of camping at the campground, the garbage disposal fee, even though they make you carry your garbage out, and the tax fee and the t-shirt fee. All large groups, they make the large groups buy t-shirts for the groups to differentiate and depict the large group as you're entering the campground, to make it easier for everyone. So I need everybody's t-shirt size, $100 per person, and your t-shirt size, and due in 2 weeks, Monday, May 23rd. Cash, money order, or cashier's check. I sent in a previous email my home address, so you can mail it to me if you'd like. And then I think it's about it as far as the cash. Moving onward though into another topic, to start thinking about whether you are going to stay up in Seligman or Peach Springs the night before, which would be Thursday, September the 29th. I'm still have mixed feelings about it, and here's why. I know for a fact I'm not going to stay in Peach Springs. They do not have good cell phone service there. You got to have Verizon, or you're not going to get any cell phone coverage in Peach Springs. Plus, they have a very, I don't think they have any restaurants at all. They got like maybe a motel or two. So I know for a fact I am not staying in Peach Springs. If I go up with my family the night before, we're going to stay in Seligman. And here's some things to think about. We have to be at the rim by 5:30 in the morning, Friday morning. Sun rises at 6 a.m. We as a group want to head down together unless you are helicoptering in or you're horse packing in. Then of course you go at your scheduled times. Most people hike in and then find another way out, helicopter or horse pack out. That's most. We are going to hike in. The whole group is going to leave at 6 a.m. Be there at 5:30. We're not waiting to 6:05 or 6:10. We're gonna be waiting from 5:30, 6 o'clock. We're on the trail. That's sunrise. Why? For several reasons. One, we do not want to be hiking in the midday sun. It's going to be 90 degrees plus in the midday sun, and nobody is going to want to be on the trail in the midday sun and 90 degrees. They'd shoot me. They'd hang me up if I did that to the group. Two is, when you get into the campground, if you come trickling in later in the afternoon, you're going to have a difficult time finding a spot in the campground. Yes, you're going to find one. No, it's not mandatory to meet us at the rim top. But if you do not, and you go rogue, then, you know, God bless you when you get into the campground and trying to find a spot that you're, you know, that's close to the rest of the group or what have you. Also, as a group, when we enter into the village, I got to stop off at the tourist office, pick up the permits, and it's going to be a lot easier for me to hand out the permits to everybody in the group at that point. If not, and you go in rogue by yourself or later on, you're going to have to hunt me down to get your permit so you can put it on your backpack. Now, they're going to be cool. They'll allow you into the reservation and into the campground without it, knowing that you're with a group. That's fine. They're going to totally be cool with that. But you're going to have to come hunt me down, and that could be at one of 4 waterfalls, swimming, having a blast while you're still unpacking. So, you know, try to make it with the rest of the group. Not mandatory, but highly advised you hike in, or at least meet the rest of the group at 6 a.m. in the morning. If you're not going to get a room in Seligman or Peach Springs the night before, you're going to make the trek all the way from Phoenix. MapQuest or Google is going to tell you it's about 6 hours to 6 hours and 15 minutes to do so. In reality, it's about 5 to 5.5. However, Give yourself some time. This is something you want to be safe than sorry. I would not press it all the way up to the very last moment like a lot of us do with everything normally. So if you're going to leave Phoenix and you make the straight through dash, I'd leave Phoenix at 11:30 at night to make sure you're at the rim by 5:30 in the morning. If you get there early, then get a little nap in. And there's going to be plenty of people that are going to be coming from Phoenix early that's going to get there, purposely get there 2 or 3 hours before, just grab a cat nap before they hike in. If you go to Seligman or Peach Springs, and you're probably going to want to leave your hotel room about 3:30 in the morning to make sure you're at the rim at 5:30. Another very important fact, make sure you refuel in Seligman. There is no other fuel services. Once you go past Seligman, all the way to the reservation rim top, which is, 2-hour drive. So you're going to put 4 hours on a vehicle without any fuel. Make sure you refuel in Seligman, or you have a AAA card to call when you run out of gas. And you find somebody to call once they get back into cell phone coverage. So I think that's about it. Money's due by May 23rd, 12 noon. Start thinking about whether you're going up the night before or not. And if not, leaving on time, making sure you're with the group at 6 a.m. on Friday morning. And again, if not, you're going to have to come hunt me down. I'll have your permits with me once you get into the campground. That is it for now, my friends. Any questions, you know where to get me. Have a great day.